It is 11 o'clock on this late Saturday night, January 18th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night, January 18th, 2020. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 11 o'clock, and we have a temperature of 25 degrees in North Massachusetts on a snowy Saturday night. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is President Trump, who wanted the TV legal team, is distracted by impeachment trial. Source said. Left modest with Trump and family despite president's denial, while new impeachment documents showed more texts about possible spirits of former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine. Richmond, Virginia embraced for a giant gun rally on Monday. Maduro says he's still in control of Venezuela, waiting for direct talks to the United States. Puerto Rico Emergency Director fired after residents discovered west flow of Hurricane Maria supplies. Thousands turn out for Women's March in downtown L.A. Missing man found dead in Seekonk. Delta sued by teachers after dumping Fuyo over Los Angeles schools. The 2020 Women's March draws some model but passionate crowd. Andrew Yang. Yang calls for a big structure change at 4th Annual Women's March. Turkey's President Erdogan slams their European allies for not invading Libya. Despite shakeout, Putin rejects the idea of the Soviet-style leaders for life. National Archives apologizes for alternate photos of the event having Trump signs. Landlord, 2 others sentenced in involvement in 2015 Manhattan gas explosion. Taunton, it's not been enough that alien man is promoted American Red Cross blood driver at Taunton's Lafayette Club later this month. The Taunton to learn the hard way. On Tuesday, the Democrats testified in favor of a bill that would lift the statewide ban of rent control and enable municipalities to decide for themselves whether the controversial policy is right for them. Developer pitches new apartments near Buckton Transit after first bill to sell off. Lighting inspired Quincy Center restaurant open. This March as a space all sawdust and with central court, but the order say it will soon be an 80-seat restaurant with a lighting flare. Twitter took over production shifts domestic office set aside new trade deal. Study verifies a missing piece to an earlier quality puzzle. SpaceX will trigger the digital rocket failure to prove cruise capsule safety. Mysterious coronavirus kills 2, sickens dozens. 3rd confirmed flu-related pediatric death in New York State. And in New York, Massachusetts, fire at units are currently on the scene of a structure fire at North Bridge Street. I know number of North Bridge Street will update when we'll have it addressed. And now, sports time at 11:03. Boston Celtics fall to the Phoenix Suns, 123-119 at the Garden. Ever NBA scores: LA Lakers 122, Houston 110, 105-11 in the fourth quarter. Portland Trailblazers 78, OC Thunder 93 with 10:43-11 in the fourth quarter. Utah Jazz 109, Sacramento 90 with 6:44-11 in the fourth quarter. LA Clippers 133, North Pelicans 130, Milwaukee 117, Brooklyn 97, Detroit 136, Atlanta 103, Philadelphia 90, and New York 87, and Chicago 116, Cleveland 116, and Chicago 118, and Toronto 122, Minnesota 112, and Golden State 109, and Orlando 95. NHL scores: Minnesota 5, Dallas nothing for 2 periods. Vancouver Thursday, no score for 1 period. Washington 6, New York Islanders 4, Chicago 5, St. Louis 3, Edmonton 7, Arizona 3, Ottawa 5, Calgary 2, Chicago 6, Toronto 2, Montreal 5, Vegas 4, and Florida 4, Detroit 1. Philadelphia 4, LA Kings 1, and Columbus Blue Jackets 5. New Jersey 0, Nashville 2, Buffalo 1. Okay, looking at the Wheaton scene. The Wheaton men's basketball fell to MIT 82-73, while women's basketball thrashed Mount Holyoke 81-21. Center sights on spring training. Jose Altuve coming in battle Astros being the World Series. Took Blue Devils ball today. Louisville Cardinals that don't lose second game in a row. And Odell Beckham Jr. no following face the rest of LSU locker room incident. Peter Chillo news time is 11:05. Time out for Peter Chillo. Traffic and to check. Beep on the MBTA GLX workers. Concluded on the Fitchburg line for trains today. All trains will be driven out at North Station. Service will be suspended again tomorrow. Train 19 between Port at North Station and Thursday is looking good. And Highways and Byways logo of Highways and Byways of New England on this Saturday night because it is a snowy Saturday night. Roads around the region are clogged and New York City is slow between Albany and Montreal and New York State is slow between Albany and Syracuse because of the snowy weather. And now, shifting gears to the weather at 11:05. Snow, like the matter bands of snow covered much of eastern Massachusetts and central Massachusetts and northern Rhode Island and stretching up to New Hampshire, up to Maine, up to Vermont, and up to New York. We're seeing some sleet from Southern Connecticut down through the province vicinity and some rain from Old Saybrook, Connecticut, all the way down to coastal Rhode Island and down for the seacoast of Massachusetts, the Cape Downs. And we are still under a winter storm watch. Winter advisory until 4 a.m. Sunday. And snow expected total snow accumulation of 2 to 4 inches and parts of the eastern and northeast of Massachusetts and northern Rhode Island until 4 a.m. on Sunday and plan on slippery road conditions. Forecast goes like this. Tonight, rainstorm before 3 a.m. Then patchy drizzle, snow between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Then patchy drizzle after 4 a.m. Patch mountain before 1 a.m. and temperature wise around 37 by 4 a.m. South about 3 to 5 miles an hour. 90% total night temperature 3 to 5 inches possible for Sunday's climate at mid-morning and the gradual clear high of 42 degrees. What's about 5 to 10 miles an hour, 22 miles an hour. Sunday night, partly clouds about 18 degrees and office about 9 miles an hour, 21 miles an hour. For Martin Luther King Day, most sunny, mostly clouds about 28 about 13 degrees. Office about 3 to 8 miles an hour. And for Tuesday, sunny, mostly clouds about 26 about 10 miles an hour. Light northwest wind, and for Wednesday, sunny, most clouds about 34 about 17 degrees. Calm wind, and for Thursday, sunny, most clouds about 42 about 24 degrees. Light west wind. Friday, most sunny podcast about 45 about 28 degrees. Calm wind, and for Saturday, gentle showers, mostly clouds by 44 degrees. Calm wind, give us southeast by 5 miles an hour. The afternoon chance is 30%. Right now, north units, light snow at 33 degrees. And that's going to be for the Peter Chillo 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night, January 18th, 2020. Peter Woods, hope you have a good night with a good day. And I will see you tomorrow morning with a board report. Hope you have a good night.